Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann face final breaking point. It was a humid July morning in Atlanta, but inside the luxurious but tension-filled home of Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, the atmosphere was ice cold. The mansion, once echoing with laughter and the chaos of 6 children, was now eerily quiet. The couple who once symbolized reality, TV romance, and extravagant living had finally hit their emotional breaking point. The shocking news that broke today. Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann have officially filed for divorce again, and this time it's for good. After months of public feuding, financial trouble, emotional distress, and repeated attempts to reconcile, the final nail seemed to have been hammered into the coffin of their 12-year marriage. A source close to the family confirmed, this time there's no coming back. They both know it's over. The rise and fall of a reality royal couple. Kim Zolciak rose to fame as one of the original stars of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, known for her wigs, wine, and no-filter sass. Kroy Biermann, a former NFL linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons, entered her life during a charity event in 2010. Sparks flew instantly, and it wasn't long before Bravo cameras were following their whirlwind romance, which culminated in a fairy tale wedding in 2011. From there, their spin-off show Don't Be Tardy chronicled their lavish lifestyle, chaotic parenting adventures, and unfiltered love. They became one of Bravo's most adored power couples. Fans believed they had it all: wealth, a beautiful family, and a love that defied the odds. But in reality, the glossy image was starting to crack. Financial struggles and mounting pressure. The first signs of trouble came subtly: canceled appearances, whispered rumors about debt, and a mansion allegedly close to foreclosure. Public court records later confirmed their financial struggles. Lawsuits from credit card companies, unpaid taxes, and unpaid home loans piled up quickly. Kim's spending habits became a frequent point of contention. Designer handbags, luxury cars, cosmetic procedures, and endless vacations were a staple of her social media feed. But behind the scenes, those expenses were reportedly driving a wedge between the couple. Kroy tried to manage the finances, a family insider said. But Kim just kept spending. He couldn't keep up. Desperate to stay afloat, they tried selling personal belongings online: wigs, shoes, even used swimsuits, which only drew more public scrutiny and gossip. A house divided. In May 2023, the couple shocked fans by filing for divorce. Court documents cited irreconcilable differences, and reports claimed both were seeking sole custody of the children. It was messy. Ugly texts leaked. Accusations flew. Kim was accused of gambling away money. Kroy allegedly isolated her from their finances. At one point, they were even ordered by the court to avoid harassing behavior in front of the kids. But then, just as quickly, they called it off. They were spotted holding hands, smiling. A video emerged of them celebrating their daughter's birthday as a family. "We're working on things," Kim told reporters then. Family first. Fans were relieved. They believed in the couple's bond. But insiders knew the peace wouldn't last. They never addressed the root of the problem, one said. They just kept putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Today's shocking collapse. Fast forward to today, and the news couldn't be more heartbreaking. Kim and Kroy have each filed separate restraining orders. Police were reportedly called to their home twice in the last 48 hours due to intense verbal altercations. According to the Fulton County Police report, officers arrived late Tuesday night after a 911 call placed by one of their teenage daughters, who claimed the parents were screaming and throwing objects. Though no one was physically harmed, the emotional toll was obvious. This was not a safe environment anymore, the source explained. The kids were walking on eggshells. Kim was crying daily. Kroy was shut down. The love was buried under resentment. This morning, Kim filed new legal documents requesting immediate spousal support and emergency custody of their 4 minor children, KJ, Cash, and twins Kaya and Kane. The documents claim Kroy has become increasingly aggressive and controlling. Meanwhile, Kroy's lawyers have filed counter-documents accusing Kim of mental instability and dangerous behavior under financial stress. Friends close to the couple described the relationship as irreparably what went wrong asterisk. In the beginning, Kim and Kroy truly were in love. He grounded her, a friend said, and she gave him a new sense of purpose outside of football. But once Kroy retired from the NFL and Don't Be Tardy was canceled in 2021, things started to unravel. Without a steady income or camera checks, their extravagant lifestyle was unsustainable. Kim tried launching beauty and skincare lines, while Kroy attempted a brief return to football. Nothing panned out. With 6 children to support, including Kim's 2 older daughters, Brielle and Ariana, the financial burden became suffocating. They reportedly tried couples therapy, but only attended a handful of sessions before giving up. They were too busy blaming each other, one therapist allegedly said. In a desperate move, Kim even explored returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta full-time, but negotiations never went through. She thought it would save them, the insider shared. But the network wasn't biting. Asterisk Kim's emotional message to fans asterisk. Shortly after the news broke this morning, Kim took to Instagram to post a black and white photo of her children with a caption that read, "I never thought we'd come to this. My babies are my whole world. Please respect our privacy while we figure out how to move forward." The comment section was flooded with messages of support and sorrow. Many fans expressed their sadness, writing things like, "You guys were my favorite couple on TV, and I'm heartbroken for your kids." Asterisk Kroy breaks his silence asterisk. Hours later, Kroy released a brief statement through his attorney. "My only concern is the well-being and emotional safety of our children. I fought hard for this family, but some things can't be repaired. I wish Kim healing, and I pray we can co-parent in peace." It was a somber tone for a man once seen as the calm rock beside Kim's vibrant chaos. Asterisk what's next for the family asterisk. As of now, both Kim and Kroy are residing in the same home, in separate wings, due to lack of finances to support separate residences. The court will soon decide on temporary custody, and a judge is expected to review their financial disclosures later this week. Brielle and Ariana, both adults now, have reportedly sided with their mother, but remain in contact with Kroy. They're torn, a family source admitted. They love them both, but this has been building for years. There's talk that Kim might write a tell-all book. Others speculate she may do a sit-down interview with a network like Bravo or OWN to tell her side. Kroy, on the other hand, is focusing on his children and possibly coaching football at the local level. One thing is clear. Asterisk, this is the end of the Zolciak Biermann era asterisk as the world knew it. Asterisk the legacy they leave behind asterisk. In the end, Kim and Kroy's love story was one that captivated millions. It gave fans hope that 2 wildly different worlds, reality TV glam and NFL grit, could somehow fuse into a lasting union. But life outside of the cameras proved more difficult. The pressures of fame, money, and raising 6 children under public scrutiny finally wore them down. Still, no one can deny the love that once existed. As the sun sets on their romance, the world watches in collective heartbreak, remembering the laughter, the drama, the passion, and now the pain. Asterisk don't be tardy, once a celebration of their love, now feels like a haunting reminder of what used to be asterisk. Let's hope that amid the chaos and heartbreak, Kim and Kroy find peace, not just for themselves, but for the family they built together.